Good morning, everyone. This is Brad Matheny. Today is the 23rd of August. This is a quick little update. Powell just got done with his speech about the economy, indicating they are more open to lowering interest rates. Now, the markets have had a very solid reaction to that. You can see, obviously, everybody's been waiting for Powell to come out and say that we're going to see some sort of a decreasing rate. It's a very big thing for the markets. They've been expecting it, in my opinion, for the last 12 months, thinking the Feds would never hold on to it very long. But understand that the leading comment by Powell indicates that the Fed is now starting to acknowledge that they have put enough pressure on the monetary system to get the markets more into a complicit downward trend, a contraction trend. And even though lower interest rates may be starting to come by the end of this year, maybe next year, this is really a double edged sword. What it means is that the Fed may lower interest rates a bit, maybe a 1/4%, maybe 0.5%. Don't know. But it's also indicating that the markets, generally, the global economy, are evidently struggling enough to be able to get the Fed to begin to move into this pivot mode. So as we're watching the SPY tick along here on this 10-minute chart, I want to point out that we've come right up to yesterday's upper range. Try to get this over here for you. Right up to yesterday's upper range, the 563 area on the SPY, and we have now rolled to the downside. Okay. The Fed's lowering rates are normally the sign that we are in some sort of a crisis mode. In the past, when the Fed moves to lower rates aggressively, which they have not done, it normally indicates that there's some sort of a crisis unfolding. That's what happened in 2008 and 2000 and 2018 when the Feds lowered rates, and of course after COVID. This time is different. The Fed is indicating they may weaken rates a bit because they are more concerned about recessionary trends while battling inflation. So this will be a balancing act. I think that you're going to see a pretty good move into consolidation the rest of the day here. Looks like we've set up our high. I don't think we're going to get much higher than this 563 area. I mentioned earlier that I would be surprised to see us, or I would like to see us close in this 560, 561 area. But given the Fed's action, you guys need to be prepared for some rolling event today. Now let's go over and take a look at gold real quick, because gold should be reacting to this. Yep. Big, beautiful move to the upside in gold, 25.50, just like I suggested this morning. I indicated that gold would have to move up into this 25.50 area. We'll go to a 30-minute chart here. And sure enough, we got this big, beautiful move to the upside. Now that that Powell has capitulated a bit, we could easily see that 2600 move next week. Okay. We could be into 2610, 2620, maybe by the end of next week, maybe by Wednesday, Thursday. So looking very solid right now. Big, solid upward move on the Fed. I think gold is going to continue to react like this. And of course, let's take a last look here at Bitcoin, up 1,200 bucks, pulling back a little bit. We're into my early breakaway stage. We have barely gotten above this number here. These areas that I highlighted, we needed to break. In fact, let me go back to 4 hour. It becomes a little clearer here. We are struggling here with Bitcoin. It wants to break up above this level. It wants to get up above this 63,000 level, but it is still struggling. So I think Bitcoin's going to probably, in my opinion, waffle around just like the The SPY and the NASDAQ will probably stay rather muted, but gold is on a move, guys. Gold is really on a pretty good move. This is a 4-hour chart. You can see here we've got this very solid upward trend. Gold may persist all the way up into the 560 area today, maybe even a little higher. So again, we're getting pretty good movement in the market, but the SPY, remember, the SPY is more than likely going to end up inside this yellow area. Let me spread this over and show you. We're going to probably end up right in this yellow area, somewhere between 557 and 561 by the end of the day. That's what I expect to see happen. We've hit our high, we've hit our double top, probably going to roll back and settle into this area by the end of the day today. Okay, guys, that's your update for now.